Hi, everybody. Jamie again with my pets. This is everybody. Today we're going to paint. This is a 12 by 12 canvas that I have pre-painted with a gloss black paint. And today we're going to paint bubbles. Very excited we're going to paint bubbles. I know, I see. But you guys just had a snack. Yeah, I know. But you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Hi. I will give you guys a snack though here. The chickens don't really like the big goat treats that much. Huh, but they already had a snack. Okay, so to paint, we have our canvas. We have our palette. White. Basically the rainbow, only pastel-y. So a dark pink, a lighter pink, yellow, a tealy greenish blue color, a sky blue, and I already got paint in me, a pale purple, and like a pinky purple. A cup of water for rinsing, paper towel for drying our brushes, which today we have 3 that are essentially kind of the same size. Just looking for the pointy type of brush. We are also going to use a couple of plastic paper cups. Those are for the rings for the bubbles. Okay, I think we're ready. Hi, this is Buttercup, and she's looking for another snack. That's a Buttercup. Oh, and you dropped your snack. I'm not giving you another one. You dropped that one. You just want some loving? All right, I can do that. Hello, baby. Buttercup is about a year and a half old now. And she's a dwarf. All my goats are dwarf goats. Huh? Yes. This is as big as you're going to get. Please don't be mean to your sister. I have a new-ish, she's like 5 months old baby in there. And whenever there's snacks, treats, food of any kind, they get a little rowdy. Hello, chickens. You look like you're standing there sleeping. You're sleeping standing up. That is just weird. If you're tired, go no-night, baby. Yeah. Okay. Let's start because I'm excited for this. So I'm actually going to start with the big cup. And I'm going to dip it in the white. And then we're going to set it. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. 3. Bam. Just like that. All right. Now the littler. Kind of want to make sure we get it on all of it. And you can overlap them. Oh, baby. Or not. Up to you. And I'm actually going to put 1 or 2 off the edge of the canvas like that. Oh my God, I'm very excited right now. Heck yeah. I'm actually going to do a 3rd size. The bottom of this little cup has a nice little ridge. That one didn't really have a nice ridge, but this one has a nice little ridge. So we'll tap this one in some white. And we'll make some little bubbles. Well, littler bubbles. And hi, Zizi. Do you want a treat? Here you go. Oh, yummy, 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 yummy. Nom, nom. Yeah, good girl. Oh my God. Look at us go. I'm very excited. I know. It's weird. It's all right. All right. So with one of our, pointy brushes that we brought out, we're going to add some very pretty colors. Because when you have bubbles, like floating, they have like that rainbowy, oily, like, you know what I mean? Like that rainbowy stuff. Oh, another one. Another one. Baby, hello. Is another one? Okay, but then that's it. So this is Carrot Cake. We call her Cece. She is my new one. So she's a little over 5 months old. And she's adorable. All right, so we're going to start like rainbow. We're going to start at the top of the rainbow and go down. Or not. So we'll start with some pink. And we're just, be careful with your fingers because, you know, sometimes I tend to touch things. We're going to kind of follow the flow of the bubble, like the circle of the bubble, and add just some where it touches. And that's a loud vehicle. Of course it is already. Can't just be quiet here today. I would be asking way too much. Ooh, baby. I think I want to add some to like the other side a little bit too. Yeah, let's do that. So our bubbles are going to have two sides. And we're just following nice, light paint strokes, following the curve of the circle. They can be short lines or longer, whatever you feel like your bubble needs. We're going to go above this one. My little bubble is going to be in front of that bubble. Yeah, that. So each of the bubbles are going to get the same pink line. Sam? All right. Jude. Oh, we missed one line right here. Yeah. So now everybody has pink. Oh, I'm very excited. All right. So these, can you see them? Those two chickens right there are lavender buff Orpingtons. They have not started laying eggs yet. They're this year's babies. But they should be starting like pretty soon, actually. Hi, I don't think you need another treat. You want to, don't you bite me. You can suck on my finger, yeah, but no, as soon as it goes to the side, I know you're going to bite me. It's not going to happen. Nope. Biting hurts, mommy. I'll give you a treat here. Oh, it's so yummy. Are you so beautiful, girl? Yeah. She's really cute. Okay, I rinsed my brush. We're going to go into the next color, which is like the lighter pink. And then we're going to kind of go just inside that pink. You can make this one a little longer, a little shorter. I'm just going to, we're looking for variation. And you see, that's kind of what I'm doing. These are just like lighter pink little ones, and I'm just doing just inside. And some of them are a little longer. Some of them are offset. Because why not? But we're still following that same curve of our bubble. So excited right now. And it's beautiful outside, and there's a nice warm breeze. Right, Cece? Yeah, Mom. Say yeah, Mom. Yeah, Mom. What are we doing? Are we painting? Oh, Mommy wants to paint the bubbles. Yeah, I do. I'm going to paint some bubbles. You know there's one more up here, right? That's what you wanted? All right. All right. But now they're done. Now they're gone. Gone. So for anybody who hasn't seen any of my other videos, I have rabbits, 4 rabbits, 3 goats. I don't have any more treats, baby. 17 chickens of various colors, shapes, and sizes. Rinsing the brush. We're going to go into the next color. I'm so excited. I don't even want to, we should probably dry it. Let's dry it. We'll do some cardio. Yeah, we'll do some cardio. You can suck mommy's finger. That's fine, but don't bite me. She's still a bottle baby. More me than her, because I love feeding her baba. So she thinks every time she sees me, she gets a bottle. And when she doesn't, she'll be like, I want to suck on something. And today it's my finger. Yeah. You're not getting anything, sweet girl. I know. You can try all day long. There's no milk coming out of that finger. I will get you a baba before you go night-night, though. Yeah, can I have my finger back? No? All right. Eventually she'll figure out that there's no milk. I hope. It's like she usually figures it out by now. Okay, we're all done. Mom, there's no milk in mommy's fingers. I'm sorry. I know. All right, so we did rinse the brush. Yeah, we did rinse our brush. We're gonna do yellow next. We're just gonna go right down the rainbow chain here. And this one's gonna go like this. And I'm just doing same old thing that we kind of did a minute ago, following the curve and just adding color where I think it falls. Like little yellow here, little yellow there. Doesn't even have to be completely attached. Bless you, Cece. Mommy heard you sneezies. Mommy heard the sneezies. All right. I don't know about you, but I think these are amazing already, and we're only halfway through the colors. I think they're super cool. Sometimes the most simplistic thing has so much beauty. I totally just went Bob Ross right there on you. I'm sorry. But he's right, you know? Simple, pretty. Simple sometimes it's just pretty. All right. And we have this bubble. We have this bubble, Cece. Mommy doesn't have any more treats for you, lovey girl. I'm so glad you're hanging out with me, though. And that would be a chopper right over my house. Yeah. Now, I could pick any time of day. Any time of day. And there'd be nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. As soon as I want to do a video, stuff like that. Anyway, it is what it is. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. Rinsed my brush. Now we're going into teal. And we're just gonna follow the same steps, man. That's all we're doing. Same procedure, different color. We're hoping for gorgeousness when we're done. Right, Cece? Are we gonna have gorgeousness when we're done? I'm so excited. Well, for some reason, this color is not doing what I want it to do. Let's try a little more on the brush. There. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm reliving that helicopter just went over and interrupted us. But it's fine. Probably something. Sweet girl. Are you going to sit here and bug mommy until she gets you a baba? She's like, yep, I sure am. Same step, different colors. Same steps, different colors. Follow the lines of the bubble. Okay, I stopped talking. I got focused. Sorry. Okay. Let's see all those pretty. Sam? Sam? Sam, Sam, Sam. Yeah. We're gonna rinse it. This is chicken right here. Her name is Elsie, after a good friend of mine. You're back. You're back. Yeah. Mommy still doesn't have any more treats, though. I'm sorry. All right. Now we're sky blue in it. We're just going to do a quick of this because I feel like we don't need a lot of sky blue. We already have like a kind of a blue color. And this is just going to kind of mimic that a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So I live next to a river, and I usually have a bunch of ducks from our town, ducks that hang out here. For some reason, lately, they haven't really been coming around. And I'm still, putting corn out for them and hi and everything like that, but they just haven't been. They have been hanging out over at a different pond that I've seen because there's like a walk path over at our park. And I've seen a lot of ducks there. So I'm thinking they found a new place to hang out, which is unfortunate because I really liked having them. I think we got them all, Cece. I think we got them all, Cece. It's amazing. It's amazing. 2 more colors. I hope you haven't lost you yet. Not too bored, right? It looks amazing, so it's going to be good. And we want to make sure we get all those pretty colors in there. All right, rinsed my brush. Damp, not drippy kind of brush. Put some paint on there. We're going into that purpley, light pastel-y purpley color. And this is going to be another quick one. I feel like this is almost the same as some of the pinks that we did. So we're just going to do a quick, it might, when it dries, it might be a little different. And you might be able to tell better, but still doing the same. Follow the curve of the bubble. Heck yeah. Oh my God, they look so real. That's insane. I know that's what we're going for, but that's like, it's awesome when it works out. You know what I mean? All right, rinse the brush. One more color, one more color, one more color. Pinky, purpley, pastel-y, you know. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, this is a good color. I like it. I'm gonna add a bunch of this. I like this one. All right. Same, just a different color. What's everybody doing? Getting all worked up for some reason. I hear you. I keep trying to talk my husband into coming out here and painting with me, but he works a lot, so he's tired. And not that he doesn't mind. I mean, he minds or doesn't mind painting. He likes to paint, but just not at the times that I'm like, let's go paint. He's like, eh. I'm like, all right. Yes, Cece, I see you. I love you. I love you. I know. I will get you a baba soon. I promise. Yes, I will. I promise. Yeah. All right. We're almost done. Look at us go. All right. I like this painting. Awesome. All right. So, also in bubbles, to make them look more realistic, they have like that white. I don't know if it's not really like a rectangle. Here, let's try and see if we can do one. So our light source, I think, is going to come from this way. So let's try if we like that. Something like that. And then we'll do another little. Oops. I brought black just in case I messed up. Then you know what else we can do? Let's do this. First, I'm going to rinse my fingers so I stop getting messy on my painting. Thank you. And we're going to do a little burst, like a little sparkle. A little sparkle on our bubble. I like this. Ooh, I don't think you really need water, but too late now. I was already adding it. All right. So we're going to do another white, little thicker on one end, gets a little skinnier. And you don't need to add the little sparkle thing to all the bubbles. I just think it's cool. All right, so keep going with this. This one's just a little bubble, so he's just gonna get a little roundy thing. But he's gonna get the little swish. Okay, I'm very excited about this painting. I know I've said that like probably 100 times in here already, but I really like this one. We're gonna do every little bubble gets the little highlight. This is Marigold. Hi, Marigold. Mommy's out of treats, baby goat. She's the same age as Buttercup, so like a year and a half. I got them together. For anybody who doesn't know, when you get goats, they're a herding animal. They have to have at least two, or they get sad and really depressed, and it's not a good thing. So you have to have two babies, at least two babies. And then, of course, this year I wanted one with blue eyes. So, you know, had to keep going. Chicken math and goat math. They're all kind of the same thing. You have one, you might as well have two. They need a friend to play with because what if they get bored with each other? So you might as well have 3 or 4. You know, like it adds up fast. It really does. All right. I love our bubbles. All right, this one is going to get one of those cool like little thingies. Yeah, baby. What do you think? This one? I think this one needs one too. Whoop, touched it. All right. I'm going to rinse my brush. And even though I don't have black on my canvas, I did bring the black that I used on the background of the canvas. Or didn't put black on my palette. I meant, yeah. So we're just going to do a little tiny bloop. Little tiny bloop. Like we don't need very much at all. I'm actually going to go into a dry brush. Hello, sweet girl. I only used one brush for that whole thing and the 2 cups. And I'm just going to erase my mistake right here. Done. And then I touched it again up here because I was stupid and didn't wash my finger. So if there was any other little oopsie that you made, touching or just something you don't like, now's the time. You can erase it with the black. All right, let's give that a quick wave. Hi. Yeah. Hi. It's Cece. Yes, that's Mommy Cece. I'm going to go get you a Baba as soon as I'm done. I promise. Yep, I promise. So there's our bubbles. Okay. I'm just going to sign this and I'm going to call it done. And I want to say thank you for hanging out with us. Cece wants to say thank you for hanging out with us. Yeah. And we hope to see you again the next time. Yeah, you want them to come back, right? Watch the next one. Yeah, we do. Trying to decide where I want to sign this one. Let's just do it right over here in this bubble. My initials in the corner. You can sign it wherever you want, though. Your painting, your thing. Do less bubbles, do more bubbles, do a different color background. I like doing black backgrounds because you can erase oopsies. I love that. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time. Bye.